right here.
No, you are on there. Yeah, is
So,
it top?
but I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning
Good
from
morning.
Memory Bound in
You look so-
Ankeny, Iowa.
You look so tiny.
That's good. That's a good thing.
You're like in the corner.
Usually I'm the one
Good
taking the
morning.
selfie, so
I
I
know.
look like the big head, you know.
Yeah, we don't need to go down that road.
Keep thinking I should look there, right?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
look at me, not at the comments. You can look at comments when we get going. I have to switch it to see that. All right. So
There's Kelly.
Yeah.
All your stuff.
I do.
Okay.
I do. Now I know that Doug didn't get a chance to get
He's
everything.
working on it.
Okay, we're live. Thanks, Kelly. Good morning, everyone. We'll just start now. And good morning and welcome to Memory Bound, the scrapbook store. And I am Katie. And we have Janet, who will be linking everything. And in front is
This is Maggie.
Maggie. Yay!
Yay, I get to be here
Woo!
today.
Yay, what a treat.
So
what a treat.
exciting.
Oh, I got to switch my chats on. There we go. I was like, nobody's here, Maggie. All right. So Peggy, good morning, Peggy and Chris. And yay. Oh my gosh. Yay, Maggie. Yay, Maggie.
Yay.
Oshara from sunny Chicago. And good morning. We're cloudy today, aren't we? The weather report today is cloudy with a chance of rain.
10% chance of rain.
That's it?
Yes.
Did you see what's coming towards us?
Well, that's what I read early this morning, but
All right.
I was wondering if do you think there's storms or whatever?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to have to take a look on my phone real quick because that's just what we want what I should be doing right now. Yeah.
Everybody wants to know what's going to
what's
happen
gonna
in Ankeny, Iowa.
Yeah, it might rain. It might not. Yeah. I
Well,
think your
that's okay. A little
percentage.
thunder and lightning or something would be really cool to go
would.
with our Halloween.
It would. And so, Maggie, I'm so excited that I get to be here with you today. And Maggie's going to show us her box.
Okay.
Your Halloween box.
I've actually got 3 projects, but
do you
today,
want me to flip you?
Sure.
Or just hold it up
this
to
is
the...
all like this. Okay, see, you're going to have to guide me. I haven't done this. Okay, so I've got 3 Halloween projects today. 2 of them are kits. One of them is a craft along, and one is just a fun project. So this one is one of the first kits for the Halloween season. And
that's the one you're going to show today,
This is the one I'm going to show today.
Yep.
So this is a kit.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to show you another kit, which is also going to be a craft along next Monday, I believe.
Yeah.
The
Monday,
15th.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be a craft along. And so I will start from start to finish and we'll make this together. And you know what, Katie, I was picking this up. Excuse me. And this is not an old, but it's like a plaque. But it's pretty heavy.
Yeah,
so it has
solid.
a back and it actually was made to hang. And when you get this in your kit, it has a little saying on it, but we paint it and everything, but I turned it on its side.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to hang it.
Right.
But I love everything on an easel anyway. So
yes.
That, and then I'm going to share with you a project that I just had fun with because I love old books. And again, I never use any good book, only books that probably were meant for the landfill. So I just happened to have a black book. And so I fell in love. Katie, I walked in here one day and there was the Graphic 45.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Oh my gosh. It just immediately, I got inspired.
Yes.
So
I think a lot of us did.
I just love the tone of this. And so I'm just going to share with you a little bit about how I made this.
It's amazing.
Then my goal is to maybe make a Christmas one. I've already got a Christmas one thought about. So,
oh, Maggie, people are so excited that you are here. You have been missed.
Oh, thank you.
Love a Maggie day. Good morning. Missed you, Maggie. Good morning to everyone. Oh, your book, they said. Ruby says it's cloudy and in the 80s later in the day.
Well, it's kind of humid here, I think.
It is. It was so nice. I love the chilly weather like that.
I do too.
Sweatshirt in the morning and not in the afternoon.
Yes.
And then put it back on for night. I love that. And
yes,
me
too.
So anyways, we have a few things to share.
Yeah. So stick around.
Yes. Maggie will be showing us her kit. And we got to undo this. And so Maggie, if you want to walk over here, we have pattern paper packs. Oh yeah, probably.
There you go. You know more about it than I do, so I'm
I
going to
don't know if
let
I
you.
do, but
And
good
there's
morning.
Katie.
Good morning. Good morning. We have some paper packs that are on sale. So if you go to, I'm sure Janet, if you would be willing to link the link, that would be awesome to show you the paper packs. And Maggie, if you just
Link
want
the
to
link. That's
link
good.
the link,
Have you ever
for planning?
plan to link the link, or have you ever made a link so that they could link the link?
Yes. Okay. If you just want to scan these, I think we've gone over them yesterday. We have collection. This is one of my favorites. This was called Snow Pine Lodge. Thank you. And simple story.
That's a tough word to
I
sound out.
blanked out. I buffered there for a bit. Chilling with my Nomies. I did some projects with that last season. Oh, I did a project with this.
Oh my gosh,
Yep,
this
I
one
love
is
this
called
one.
Valentine's Day, and it's
Made
never too early to get
Valentine's
ready
cards.
for that.
Vintage Makers Essential Paper Packs.
Oh, this is Katie Petit design.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Wow.
This is fashion. They're coordinating solids, but lots of people get these so they could just coordinate with any paper because it's when they're on sale, it's really quite affordable. The golden ebony 6x6 pack. These are really pretty. This would be good for Halloween, wouldn't it?
Ooh.
Do
You
some
know,
fussy
that's funny,
cutting.
Katie, because when I was putting leaves on my
Yep.
book, I kind of wanted them to have a black look.
Oh, this would have been good.
This would, I could have just got these.
So it comes in 8 and 8, 8 by 8 and 6
I could
by
have put
6.
those lips on there
I know,
too.
yeah, absolutely. It's like a Gothic wedding or something,
Yes,
or a Halloween
it
wedding.
is. What's that one called?
Golden ebony.
Ebony.
This would be really good for Halloween, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I like that.
We're like totally studying it. All right, the Flower Emporium 12 by 12, 24 sheets is on sale.
So all of these are
Minty.
on sale.
Yeah. Minty, Nana's Kitchen. That was a really popular one. The Graphic 45,
Pretty colors.
12 by 12 solids that aren't solids. Grow with Love. The Bo Bunny Charmed. I like this one too.
I like the colors on this.
Yeah.
It goes with a lot of things. You can do weddings, you can do graduations, anniversaries, a little bit of everything that you can do with that.
April and Ivy. I like this one too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very cool colors.
They're bright but a little muted at the same time.
I like the little graphics with the squares.
Yes. And those are 2 by 2. And I love a good 2 by 2.
Yeah.
To fill those 2 by 2s. Brilliant backgrounds. This has a little bit of everything from golfing to swimming to lighthouses, just all sorts of different backgrounds. But if you're not a fan of these, the B-sides are perfect.
Katie, I have to tell you, I kind of laughed to myself when you were saying, I love a good 2 by 2. You know what? It brought to mind when people would go on those dating sites back in the day when they had to put them in the newspapers. Love long walks on the beach.
By the beach.
And a good 2 by 2.
And a good 2 by 2. Boy, we've missed you. I've missed you, Maggie. All right.
My mind works in mysterious ways.
And I understand it. This is the Western collection. These are from Crafter's Companion, 24 sheets of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I would just get it because it's cardstock.
Are they textured like that?
Yes, but they seal it so nicely. But these
That's
are all
a great
on
texture.
sale. Oh yeah, I would definitely get this just because it's on, 1, because it's cardstock, and 2, it's on sale.
And 3, it's got a great texture.
Yes, absolutely.
Very cool.
All right.
So look at all of those.
I was like, where are you going?
All of those are all on sale.
They are under our sale, and I'm sure it says paper pads, or maybe it says weekly specials.
Oh, well, there you go.
Maggie, thank you. I'm just going to take this from you. Maggie is back.
Should we show these?
Yeah, we'll go have you do that on the down cam.
Okay.
I forget that Maggie hasn't.
Yes, so you just have
fancy studio.
Nope. I just love this place.
Isn't it great? This was actually from your idea. This started with you, that you thought about this idea of doing the studio.
My thought process did not go to this extreme, and it's amazing.
Yeah, but you got us going on it. So
I love it.
good morning, everybody.
And Katie, every time I watch the video, I'm just in awe because it just looks so nice.
Doesn't it look so nice?
It
It's so
very
nice. All right, I flipped you to the down cam, Maggie, and Maggie is going to show us new penny black. And sometimes we have to turn this light off because the glare. There we go. Then
Okay.
it doesn't glare. And so
There we go.
Maggie, you can see yourself on this computer. She has her own computer that she can look at and
It's so
kind of
high
see where
tech.
you're at. And then you can see your comments too, can't you?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Hi, Bonnie.
Yes.
Hi, Joanne. Kimberly. Oh my gosh. I kind of feel like a magic mirror or something. Good morning.
Is it fun?
Okay. So
All right.
penny black. We've needed a lot of this penny black for a while.
We have.
I just love that you can use these for the fronts and the insides of a card or a project. So the first one is called Deepest Sympathy. People are always wanting sympathy cards, but look at every one of these could be used on the inside of a card as well as the front. And this is $17.99. And they give you a sample of how you could use it.
I'm going to turn this on, Maggie, the light, because they're wondering if it's just a little too dark. But then you're going
Okay.
to have to watch the glare. Like
All right,
you'll have to
maybe.
move it. But we like to, yeah, I know, it's kind of hard.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can kind
So
of see it.
Deepest Sympathy. We have one that's called Birthday Wishes. And again, people are always wanting things to put on the insides of cards.
And they are good
This is-
ones. I always get them just so I have them on hand.
Yes, this one is You Are Not Getting Older, You're Increasing in Value. I like that. And there's a sample of how you could use it. Very cool. That one is $17.99. This one is Condolences. That could go well with your Deepest Sympathy. I don't know whether I'm just trying to make it so it doesn't
Yeah.
glare there. And this one is $17.99. These are great.
Mhm.
Okay, this one is called
Oh.
Floral Vines.
I like this one.
And look at this, how you could use this for your card fronts, stamp it, use your, what are the markers called? Olo?
Olo markers.
Olo
Yeah.
markers.
Olo or your Copics.
And then put your sentiment right in the middle there. That one is $17.99. This one is called Feathered Kindness. So if you are a bird lover, this is a really cute little bird.
Is that fun?
It is. And depending on what color you colored them, it could be a bluebird or a finch or a goldfinch.
That's impressive,
That's,
Maggie.
that's the extent of my bird knowledge there. I suppose a robin
That was
too.
quite impressive.
$17.99. This one is called Looking Up. Okay, I love these quotes. This is one of my favorite quotes. What if I fall? Oh, but darling, what if you fly?
Mhm.
Love that one.
Yeah, that is a good
Never
one.
forget the difference you make. Life is a balance of holding on and letting go. And if you are a mom, you know how that feels.
Oh my gosh, isn't that the truth?
Keep looking up. That's the secret of life. Life is better when you're laughing. Love that. And it's also some encouragement. So I would call these encouragement stamps. This one is called Sympathy Sentiments. Another
Maggie,
sympathy.
would you be willing just to move over a little bit more to the right?
Yeah,
so
I
it's a little
just
bit more
was
centered?
trying to
Yep.
get away from that
Oh
glare.
yeah. Oh, understandable. Yeah, because it does. Ooh, look at.
So
Oh.
maybe
Is that okay? Now hold
Yeah.
it where.
there.
What if
There
I
we go.
turn this off? I know it's a little bit darker, but does that help? I think that might help.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This one is called Simply Sentiments. Again, front or backs of cards. No matter how many sympathy things we get, people still are looking for those sympathy
Mhm.
sentiments. So again, these are all $17.99. This one is called Good Wish Bouquet.
Look at that. Is that pretty?
Yeah. Again, look at that. A card front,
Oh yeah.
stamp it, get out your markers, and
Mhm.
I mean, it wouldn't take you very long at all to do those.
Mm-mm.
And you'd have a little hand painted
that's
card.
nice.
Look at that. That is beautiful. This one is called Christmas Warmth. We're going to get
Ooh,
into Christmas
all right.
here. Again, inside fronts of your cards. Let's see. Deck the halls with love and laughter. Wishing you a Christmas that warms your heart. And look at that. That is a cute. That would just inspire me right there.
Oh, that's adorable, isn't it?
Yes, and again, $17.99. Okay, let's go to Christmas Builder. This is one of those that the word Christmas is big, but then you can add all these little ones. So each card could be a little different.
I like those.
Yeah, I
That
do
have
too.
it
Because
like
this
the
is
one
your
word,
main
yeah.
focus, but then you
Mhm.
always have another little added. And
Little
that
word,
is
yeah.
$10.99.
Ooh, that's-
That is called Christmas Builder.
Mhm.
This one is Letting Go.
Oh, wow.
Autumn shows us. I just saw this saying.
Did you?
This is a new one for this year because I've never seen it before.
Okay.
Autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let things go.
Oh.
Love that. These are great. Well, you guys
like
will have
that.
to have Penny get out her markers.
Yes,
And
definitely.
this would be beautiful colored. That one
Even if
is
she just did one of like
$15.99.
several of them.
Oh, wow. I
That'd be
mean,
so
can you imagine
pretty.
coloring these leaves?
Do they have a thing on the back by any chance?
They do. Look
Okay.
at that.
Their ideas are amazing.
Yes. This one is called Sunflower Harvest. Oh, wow. I like this one.
Wow.
Autumn Greetings, Thankful and Blessed. This one is $15.99. Look at that sample. So does that come? Yeah, it comes with the fence. Oh my gosh, I love it.
It's a lot of stamps.
Okay, Penny, this one's for you.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is called Sending Blooms. Sorry, that one was $15.99.
Mm-hmm.
This one is called Sending Blooms Your Way. Again, perfect for coloring. You could use colored pencils.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could use your inks,
Because you do it like a watercolor.
like a watercolor.
Mhm.
I've used that before. I love using watercolor like that. But look at that.
So pretty.
And this
I just
makes me
love
think of Kelly because Kelly is very good about not feeling like every single thing has to be filled in.
Yes.
She's very good at that.
Now,
So,
Janet shared that there are dies with some of these, but we did not have the dies pulled for them. So maybe I can go do that while you're talking.
Okay,
Or I'll
yeah.
ring the bell and have
that
somebody
would
go
be
get
really
those for
cool
us.
if some of
Yeah.
those were had dies to go with. Because,
And Janet's
man,
going
these
to
are
link
beautiful.
the dies with the stamps. So thank you, Janet, for doing that.
This is probably my favorite one right here. That one is called Sending Blooms. I love that one.
There's a lot in there that I like.
Inspiration
I
abounds
know,
here.
exactly. All right.
There we go.
Thank you, Miss
We
Maggie.
take care of business.
Taking care of business. That's what I do. All right. So, do you want to start with your
Yes.
kit?
We're going to start
Yay.
with this kit
So
today.
excited. I turn the light back on.
And I'm
Whoops.
going to turn it so that you
There.
can kind of see it from the front.
It's
Now,
upside down.
Katie, what inspires me is I love scrapbooks. Don't get me wrong. Love them. But I also like thinking outside the scrapbook. I love scrapbooks that are not scrapbooks.
I agree with you.
So
Totally agree with you.
sometimes when you have a scrapbook sitting out, people might not be as apt to pick it up because they don't want to go through a whole scrapbook. But if you have a little scrapbook that's not a scrapbook, it invites people to just flip through and you can share some of your favorite photos that way. So I was inspired by, of course, Tim Holtz's ideology. This is his vignette card file. Comes with the little pull.
I love this because it's like a library card.
I love it.
File thing. Isn't
Yes,
it?
and
Yeah.
and I like because it's divided that you can kind of stand things up in it, and
We've
it's
used
just
this for
cute.
so
It's
many
just
things.
cute. Yeah, and it's vintage looking, but it doesn't take up a lot of space.
Right.
So anyway, this is what I started out with, and then I decided to put legs on it. I don't know whether you can see those legs.
Oh, I love the legs. How did you put those legs on?
We have in your kit, you get some little blocks, wood blocks,
Okay.
and I'm going to show how I did it. So I'm going to start out by showing you the kit. This is called the Halloween Junk Vignette Box Kit.
And how much is it?
It is $38.99, but you get a lot of stuff in it, a lot. And so Kelly was kind enough to take pictures of a lot of all of the little components. But what I'm going to show you today is just how to get started. And then we leave it up to you how creative and what you want to do with all the pieces. We didn't go through and say on this piece of cardboard, do this, this, and this. We're giving you ideas, and then you can go from there.
And I love that, Maggie, that you're encouraging to use stash too.
Oh, yes.
It's such a good thing when you want to stay in business is to people use what you have instead of trying to sell them new stuff.
Yes. And you know what? You can do a little of both.
You
That's
can.
what's so cool about it.
Yes. That if
So-
you have some stuff that's your favorite, you can go for it.
I thought about, Katie, when I was
Yes.
making this, I was making this from the viewpoint of grandma.
Oh.
Because I want pictures of all my grandkids. My kids know that I'm a little demanding on Halloween night that they send me photos.
Oh, I'm
And-
demanding all the time for that to get photos. Poor Sam and Jack.
Yeah. So anyway, they're very good about sending me every October 31st. I get the obligatory photos.
I love it.
And so
You're very lucky.
Again, I just like to have this sitting out during the Halloween season, just accessible, sitting on the kitchen counter or whatever.
Okay.
And
so
you know what? I look through it
yeah, I'm sure you
more
do.
so than
Yeah.
my guests. I mean,
I have a while ago we made a family crate, and it has pictures of just family in it, and people do look at it.
don't
Yeah.
you find yourself just
Oh,
flipping through it?
absolutely. And the boys will sit and they'll look through it too.
Yeah, where
And I
they
just love
wouldn't
it.
go and get
An album out.
actually
Mhm.
album.
Yeah.
And so that's what I like. I like to make a scrapbook that's not a scrapbook. So,
And now I have to get it. Darn it. I've been holding out, but I can't anymore.
but here's the beauty of this kit. Now you can purchase these, and this is another thought. This is from a grandma's point of view, but I thought I've got 3 kids, 3 adults. They
Mhm.
all have their own families.
Mm-hmm.
What if I made one for each one with only their children in it?
Oh, what about old photo? Oh,
And old photos
Of
of
them,
them.
yeah.
In fact, I think I put 1 or 2 in here of them. I'll just show that to
this
you.
is
But
the mask that had the elastic band. Remember those that had the cutouts? I had a few of those.
that is so
Those are the
funny that
creepiest
you're
things.
talking about that, because we were just talking about that Halloween book that Jerry Seinfeld wrote.
Yes. Oh yeah.
One of my favorite all-time books, and he wrote about those masks that had the little piece of
Yes.
elastic.
Yeah.
And in the book, he actually reads it. There's a CD in the back of the book, and
Okay.
you can listen to Jerry
Yeah.
read it. And he starts to talk about
It's a
those
great
masks,
book.
and he says, "Now that was a quality product."
That you told me about that book, and I bought that book.
Oh, I love
It's a
that
great
book. I was
book.
just telling somebody else about it this weekend that they
Such
had to
a
get
good
it.
book. Yeah.
So now the beauty of a kit is you have almost everything you need in here. And you're going to go to a crop, you can just take the kit and have fun. You don't have to drag half your stash with you. But the thing about this kit is we have put some things in here. But there's other stuff that you can add the way you want to do it. So I'm going to go through the kit. I'm going to show you what you get in the kit. This, you get the Tim Holtz Ideology vignette card file. You get one of those. And then you get 4-inch wooden blocks. Let me see if I can. 4-inch wooden blocks, and that's for if you wanted to add legs. And I got to thinking last night, what if you wanted it to stand up even more? Could you pile
you could.
2 and make it stand up even more? You very easily could do that. All right, so that's for the legs. You get, let's start with the paper. The paper that you get in here, again, this was designed not to be cut out perfectly, but for you to just enjoy creating. So this is the webbing, and you get plenty of this paper, so you can incorporate it throughout. But I used it for the sides. I just want to empty this for the sides and around the edges. So it also shows up in a couple of the other things.
There has to be extra to use in your box. Then,
Yeah,
right?
so you've got plenty. And then you also have some fun things on the back that you can use.
I love this paper, and
Oh.
I made, which we'll show, I think it's the 24th, an accordion book using that
Oh,
collection. I absolutely
really?
love that.
You know what I
paper.
like about it?
This one's my favorite. I keep interrupting you. This is my
That's
favorite,
okay.
and I don't know why, but I just love that.
Well, you know what I like? I think what drew me to it is the fact that it's kind of supposed to be for junk journals. But the coloring,
Mhm.
it's not black,
right.
and it's not orange.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
It's just a lot more vintage coloring, which I really liked. So you get
Yes.
one full sheet of that. you get one full sheet of the orange webbing, and you can kind of see that. That's in the background.
Oh, Steve is on his way to see us. Yay.
Oh, yay! And black. So the thing I liked about getting this piece in the kit is, again, it's not your black. I always refer to these kind of as a soft black.
It is. That's a good description.
Which I love.
Yeah.
And then you will get one
these are
full sheet
so
of this with the tags, which you will use every single one of those tags. And then if you recognize this little row right here,
Yeah.
that's what I used for the
the legs.
The legs. I just want to be able to see. There we go. That's where those legs came from. So we will show that. In the kit, you will also get a half a sheet of this star on soft black, and then kind of a darkish cream with some verbiage printed on it.
Oh, I've missed you, Maggie.
You will get orange. Again.
I don't, that just came out.
Oh, you don't. Why do you think I come here all the time? So here again, this orange is not your Halloween. I guess, okay, this is where it came into play. When I was coloring this, I used carved pumpkin. After I used this carved pumpkin, I liked it because it blended, but this is the color that I was going for. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. Now, the cool thing about this kit is that you will get parts of full packages. And
it's kind of like a sample.
It is.
I like that.
And you know what? If you don't want to buy a whole package of this, then we have given you, I think, half a package. And you know what? You have so much stuff on here that you could make 5 of these crates.
Isn't it amazing how much that's half a package, isn't it? Didn't you just say?
It is. That's a half a package.
Fussy cut pieces.
You have to fussy cut them.
Yeah, and I'm not a huge fussy cutter, but I didn't mind it.
I'm not either, but what I liked about it is in the fussy cutting, you could cut on their lines, or you could make your own lines and get a little closer, which I did on some things.
And the circles can be easily punched with circle punches.
Yes.
They're
okay. And then
standard size circle.
Yes. What would you say? That's 1.5 inches, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. In this kit, you will also get, I think, I can't remember how many of these I got in a package, maybe a third of a package or
I think there were, do you have that package down here?
Yes, that is, I thought I brought it up here.
Oh, I think I'm supposed to be handing you this stuff.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh, here it is. This
you have it?
This is the package. You would need to buy the file cards. It comes with 16 pieces. So it comes with 4 of each. So I think you got a fourth. No, you got a half, I think.
Yeah.
So in your kit, you will get, maybe you got a fourth of it. So you'll get one straight up card, and this is just a piece of cardstock, manila cardstock. You will get a folded over, and actually this is a 4x6 piece, folded over to make a little booklet, but it invites the looker to delve further into your, yes, the looker. Then you get a little tab card, and then you get one of these library cards. So that is in your kit. And again, you can make any of these. These are the ones you get, but it is, you know, if it helps you, oh, I want to make a couple more of those books. So I measured it 4x6. That's easy. I can make up as many as I want to throw in there. Another thing that you're going to get is a sampling of the Tim Holtz cello sticker tape, which is, you get a package of this, and Katie, I love this.
I love it too.
I have it sitting on my desk, and anytime I need some little more vintage look, I peel off a piece and stick it on, which you will see
I completely agree with
a
Maggie.
project I'm going to show you today. Love this. But if you want to just get a starter sample, in your kit, you get 2 pieces like this, smaller ones and bigger ones. And you use that throughout. In your kit, you also get a whole bunch of different ribbons and twines.
Ooh, that's fun.
That it's up to you how you want to use it, but doesn't that look Halloween-y?
Very
This
Halloween.
is a new ribbon that we have that Diane introduced to me. And if you ink this, it's just a great Halloween one, and it went really well with this line. And then you also get a piece of, this is, what do they call this? Cheesecloth.
I'm gonna move this because I guess it's glaring. I'm not.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's okay. No, you're fine.
This is a piece of cheesecloth that you can use whichever way you want. If you peel it, you can peel it and get lots of little strips. And the thing about cheesecloth is you can dye it with Tim Holtz Distress inks, and you can get a lot of different variegations or colors. You can also use Tim Holtz's his mummy cloth. Do I have some pulled?
I don't. I will grab some though.
Oh, here it is. I thought I had
Oh,
pulled it.
you're
This
so good.
works just as well. It's more of a creamy color, but you can't do Halloween or Christmas without some mummy cloth.
Isn't that funny?
I use it.
It is a year-round
Yes,
thing.
I use it for snowy, wispy looks too.
Yeah.
So this is one of those things that if you don't get it when it's here, it's gone, and
You're
then
gonna-
you can't get it.
And then you're gonna wish that you had it.
Yes. So
And
this,
we're not just saying that.
Yes.
Either. It is something that.
this is just a piece of cheesecloth, but if you want, this is a little bit more perfect in rows, where here you're just going to get little chunks. So
Mhm.
anyway, this is a wonderful project,
Yes.
or a wonderful product. Okay, so
And your project is absolutely wonderful too, Maggie.
well, thank you. All right, in here in the kit, you will also get a little, I call it my junk package.
Oh,
And
I love a
here-
good junk package for Maggie.
Here again, you can purchase, sorry about
No, you're
that.
okay. No apologies.
You
Just helping you out.
You can purchase this transparency set, and in it you get 12 pieces. Some of them are the broken glass that,
I absolutely love the
incorporated.
broken glass one.
oh, I love this. You can put
Yay.
this in front of anything, and
Yeah.
it makes it creepy.
Yeah, I'm gonna move
I don't
this
know
so
whether
they can-
here, oh, kind of,
Yeah, that is
yeah. And you'll see it incorporated.
amazing.
And you get one bat from there.
Oh yeah.
And then in this junk kit, let me see if I can get it up here.
Yeah.
You get some buttons, some hooks, a key, and a bone.
Nothing like getting a bone in your little
I
junk bag.
know, a bone. And I don't know whether thought I picked up some bones, but anyway, so that is in your kit. So it just kind of invites you to get inspired and to do how you want to do it. So again, we did not go overly abundant with directions, because we wanted you to be able to design on your own, but we also wanted to give you things that you might need.
And I like that you did that, because it's like you're gonna give all sorts of ideas just for inspiration.
Yes,
And
so
there's a package of bones.
I'm going to give you
And they
the
break, don't they?
yes, you
can break
can.
'em.
I'm going to give you the
Yeah.
contents of that kit, because I don't
Perfect,
want to
yeah.
lose that.
Gotcha.
Okay, here's the bones. You get 12 bones. And I'll tell you what, I have incorporated these bones in about every Halloween project. I got to thinking I could have added, that gives
have
me
to.
a thought. I might
Yeah.
have to add a bone to something. So
And then this is his new. Was this part one that is that some of the ribbon or
this
twine
is
that you included?
not,
Okay.
but yesterday when I was gathering
Yeah.
stuff, Katie, I thought, ooh, I didn't even
Yeah,
see
isn't
that.
that great?
Black and orange, it's jute string, and it's $7.99, and you get
That's one of his new stuff.
8 yards. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been cool on there too.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's the thing, is that you can, some of the stuff maybe you've already purchased this, that you can add
Yes.
to your.
Okay,
kit.
so I'm going to start out with the kit. I'm just going to go through and show you some of the things that I did. So again, you will get one of these in your kit, and it's just basically a 4x6 of manila. But I thought, well, you certainly could just make it out of orange or black or purple or whatever color you want. And so what I did is I inked it, of course. And then this little thing came from one of the papers,
Yeah.
one of the strips. And so use your little strips. Yeah, maybe I'll grab that one.
Yeah, I can hand them to you.
Okay, use your little strips in different places. So I think this I used on the outside. Happy Halloween. Of course, I used these for the legs, and then use your strips to add little details to your tags and stuff. So before I even start this, though, I want to show you, I started out by just cutting the pieces to fit the sides and the back out of that black web paper, glued them on. Usually what I do is when I'm doing that, I might cut them to fit exactly. So if I measured this, and let's say it was 1.5 by 6, let's say, I would actually cut that paper 1.5 by 6. But then after I glued it on, and I used collage medium, that is, Katie, do you have the collage medium in your box? This is the distress line of, this is the multi-medium matte. I go back and forth between the collage medium and the multi-medium matte. But it's just a high quality medium. If you are thinking Mod Podge, then you are thinking of multi-medium matte, which is a little better, higher quality. And I use this little distress collage brush, which if you don't have one, you could use just a regular paintbrush, but these are wonderful. And here's the other. This is collage medium. The other one is multi-medium matte. I use them interchangeably. They say that this one dries a little faster. Either one will work. And so what I do is then I glued on this exact size. Once they were all dry, then I sanded them. And I discovered this Sizzix sanding tool, which makes short work of a lot of sanding.
Does it?
So yes, it's very nice.
How much is that?
That one is $7.99.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a coarser side and a little bit smoother grit on the other side.
Because with the file is one of your favorites, but this also would get a more.
It covers more area. The file, I don't think we can get anymore, and I still like that.
Yeah.
But this I discovered when I was sanding my book.
Okay.
It was much
quicker.
It was like, wow.
Good to know.
So yeah, that's a nice sanding tool. So then I just sanded around the edges. Now, 99% of the time I would have inked that, but I don't know, for some reason I didn't. I just kind of like that white worn look. So I did not ink them this time, but you certainly could. Almost everything else I inked, but the box I didn't. So when you are doing this, you will need a Phillips screwdriver.
Oh.
You will need, I keep getting too close. Oh.
Why don't you take your tags out? Would that help?
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Okay, sorry. I keep thinking I have to turn it around.
It's okay.
So
people that haven't done the videos for a while are so trained to turn it the other way that turn around.
So before you start gluing your paper on, you will need to take a little tiny Phillips screwdriver and unscrew and take this off.
Okay, good to know.
Now, I'm going to teach you a couple things that I learned when I was doing this. When I got done, I put this thing back on, and once I got back on, I thought, oh, I want a label here. So I cut this Boo Crew out of, again, this paper that was the tag paper.
Oh, okay.
It has Boo Crew.
Yeah.
And I tried tucking it down in there.
Yeah.
Well, it kept falling down crooked. So I pulled it out, put some glue on there. Well, then what happened is the minute it got in there, it glued right there instead of being back. So I would say, create that first, glue it into the back of your thing, then put this back on.
Gotcha, yeah.
But it turned out
I think it's fine.
Looked
the
like
only person that thinks it's off is you.
Looks like I made it that way.
Oh, I thought
anyway,
you did.
So when you take this off, make your little label, put it on, get it all ready, and then screw it back in.
Gotcha.
But these come off very easily. Okay, so your 4 little wooden blocks. If you'll look at this paper right here, you'll see that whole strip. So what I did is, there's 4 sides to the block. So I cut 4, 4, 4, and then, oh no, I only have 3 left. No worries, because you don't see that missing one anyway.
Oh,
so
yeah.
There it is.
I never even saw it.
You will not see it.
No.
So don't worry about that. So basically what I did then is I put the glue on the wooden blocks and took those chunks of 4 pumpkins. And you have to kind of work it a little bit so that you end up with a pumpkin on each one. But it worked pretty well. But again, that
That's
last one
perfect.
ended up not being covered, but that's okay. No one sees it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so I love using border strips and different
And you
ways to
could
use it.
paint it if you wanted to, or you could easily put something else there that.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
You could have taken this right here, this
Yeah.
little harlequin strip or the little star strip. You could have done anything you want, and that's the beauty of this kit.
Can something
You're
with
gonna
these
get
cut
all
aparts,
sorts
these
of
fussy
fun
cut.
ideas.
Yeah,
Yes.
the fussy cut. These are like my favorite little sayings
I
there.
did end up using
Did you?
them. Yes.
And you could use that as your front little
Yes.
under your
I ended up using
drawer.
them
I
for.
love those.
In fact, these came into play. The thing is you want to get the bare bones. You want to
Yes.
get the box created. You want
Mhm.
to get your tags made.
Mm-hmm.
Then, after you've added your little photos, then start going through and go, oh, I could use this here. I could cut this little thing out here, this little
Yes.
banner, and I'll show you. And you could even put this on the top of one of your kids' heads if you wanted to.
You could.
So
I
lots
just like
and
them
lots.
because they said like Happy Halloween spooky, but then they also said bone chilling, frightening, like they kind of went a little
Yes.
darker.
So this is my favorite part. Once you get everything made up that you have to get the base down, and then once you have that base down, it's like, okay, now I get to start having fun with adding the fun stuff. So
Yep.
does that go in that kit? Do
Yep.
all of the okay.
Yep, I've got you
Okay,
covered.
perfect.
I got
All right, so now we've got the box made, we've got it sanded, we've got the legs made. Now again, go through your little fussy cutting things, find things that you want to add onto the sides. And now we're ready for the insides, the innards. So I'm going to start out with, you will get one of these. It's just the Tim Holtz, what did he call those? The file cards. And it's file cards 1. And so what I did is I went back through my phone, found pictures of my grandkids. They are so cute, aren't they?
They are. And Maggie, it's okay to say that because your kids they are still stinking cute.
Anyway,
And as they get older,
they're fun.
they're so, yeah.
It's just fun to see your kids have kids and
Oh,
see their personalities.
yes.
So anyway, so what is cool about this, and you can make as many as you want with 4x6s. What's cool about this is that it gives you more room for more photos. And so I just started having fun. This is where I put the bat wings. After I got it glued down, I thought, oh, I probably could have, I guess I could have lifted it up to give it a little more texture. There we go. So it sticks out. So I guess I
put a
can
foam
do
pad
that.
under each of the wings.
Yeah, to give it. So there again, hindsight. I'm just kind of.
A lot of it's hindsight, isn't it, when you
Yeah.
craft?
There we go. Yes. And here's where that cello tape comes into play. Again, this is all at the end, and you go, oh, it needs more. It needs more. And I just punched a hole and tied this bone on. So you can kind of see where I just tied it with some black twine. This is a border. In here, again, basically just go through your scraps, find some black, orange, purple, green. Now, I wouldn't say purple just because there's no purple and green in this. I like to use it for Halloween, but I guess I would kind of pull from the oranges and the yellows and the blacks in here and the creams. So I just made some mats, cut them out, and again, just went through all the cut aparts and cut different things. Found that cat. All of this was cut out just by hand. And again, with Scary, I cut it closer than the lines, just because I think the lines it wouldn't have fit. So anyway, so that's one of the things you can do. This is one of the tags with the tab, and that's where those words came into play.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Again, once you get these all made, then it's just fun to say, oh, I'll put a piece of tape here and I'll put this pumpkin here. And I'm going to show you a little bit how to get this kind of a spooky black look. And this was just a manila tag from Tim, and that will come in your kit. Now, what you can do, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 different tags on this page. You're going to cut every single one of them out, use your hole puncher, punch the holes, and you're going to use them throughout your Great. This is one. Now, this is my oldest son. He's 46.
Oh,
He was in second grade
Oh,
when he wanted to be the Joker.
oh,
Isn't that the Joker?
yes, yeah.
And he did his
Painted
own makeup.
face.
Yep.
Oh, he did his own.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So there again, just find a piece of orange matting, add some tape. And I did not do anything to the backs of
Yeah.
most of these, but then you know me, I like to add
Oh,
these
you
little
added a little.
buttons.
Is that in your kit? A little pin?
You will get the pin
Okay.
and the buttons, yes.
All right, I'm going
So-
to go grab a pack of if they want more pens. Pins.
I have them, Katie.
Oh, okay.
You
Gosh,
should have
Maggie,
them.
you are so.
You should have them in there.
I should. Okay, let me look.
Yeah.
I probably do underneath all this stuff that it.
Okay, so this is funny. So this is my oldest son in second grade. This is his daughter. Yeah.
Oh my word.
So it just, I don't know, inspires conversation. So there again, this is one of the tags. Just ink around them with some black soot. You get a key in your kit. And there again, there's where the words are. And let's see here.
Just the little details that you show, and then to know they're in the kit. I just love that.
Yeah, this one, this is where
Love
the cheesecloth comes into play. Just pull a strip. And I just took my black soot and pounced on it until I got the color I wanted. And then tied it. And just to give this, I didn't put a photo on this one, but I did add some black Nuvo drops on his nose and eyes to give a little texture. This one, I did not add a photo. I've cut out one of the things from your packet. And just, so, you know, they don't have to, every single one doesn't have to have photos. But see, I could have put a mat and put a photo on the back. And here I added a little bit of texture with some Nuvo drops, some orange Nuvo drops. This one is another one that you can cut out of just manila paper. Popped up the pumpkins, and I covered the word Halloween. All of these came from the cut aparts packet that you get. And I added a little, I think you get one of these in your kit. And here again, even though that was glued down, it just adds some interest to add that little bit of cello tape. Just makes it look more vintage. And a lot of the words put on there. You know, she looks almost like she's a little witchy, doesn't she?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think she knows she's a little witchy. There we go. And here's another one. Now what I wanted to do is I wanted to add more pockets. So what I did is I took some of, let me see if I can find them. Some of these Dina Wakley tags. These are the number 8s, right?
Yep.
You get 50 in a package.
50 for $12.99.
For $13.99.
Oh, they went up. Now I have to
Yes.
change.
So you have to have a package of these
Yes.
sitting because they come in handy. If I want to make a bookmark, they're there. If I want to make a tag of some kind, I've got them. So I love having a set of these. But the cool thing about these is, and I'm going to do a little demo here in a little bit, is making little pockets that you can add to your crate.
Oh, I can't wait to see how to do that.
Which I will set this aside. I'm going to give this to you.
Okay.
And so I just made a little pocket, and I'm going to show you how I kind of made that texture.
Perfect.
And
there, just have it asked if you would like hold it up like that, a little flatter up so
Like
they can see
this?
it. Yeah, that's
Okay.
perfect. Yep. So then
And
they can see
then
it. Thank you, Maggie.
I just took another tag and I cut it off the bottom because I didn't want it that long, and tucked it in. So that was another way of making something to add. Here is another tab card that you could use. I think I found this. I know I did. Yeah, I found it in the cut aparts, cut it out, and again, made a pocket out of it. So then this one was just tucked in there.
Okay. How old is that picture? Because Jack wore that same thing when he was about that old.
This is not very old because the little girl that's wearing this is only 5.
Okay. Okay, so that's funny. Jack is 20, so.
Oh my.
But can you believe that, Maggie?
I remember
Maggie was
No.
there when I was pregnant with Sam.
with
Oh,
Sam.
you knew me before kids.
Yes, I
Yes.
remember Katie coming into school and
That wasn't
beside
pretty. Let's not
herself.
talk about that. That was not pretty. I didn't adjust very easily to kids, did I?
I think I just remember you walking in. You were so ready to have that
Oh,
baby, and you were pretty far along then.
Oh,
And it's so
jeez.
funny, Katie, but I can remember what you had on.
I know
You
that
had on
my
a black jumpsuit.
over, yeah,
Yeah,
that's about all that I could fit.
that's so funny. Why do
And
I remember
I
that?
don't know, but Sam was not small, as everybody knows, and I still remember he was born in May. No, it was with Jack. He was born in July, and in May, people were like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna pop any minute." And I'm
Oh,
like,
wow.
I carried big boys. Anyways,
Yes.
back to
Okay,
that. But
so
yes,
even if you don't have a pocket, you can
Mhm.
make a pocket. And
I like that.
these come like, look at all these. I made the pocket from this.
They're upside
And
down.
even if you like this was a perfect size, I cut it to be the perfect size. But if not, just take another piece of cardstock, make your pocket and put that on it, which I
Yeah.
think I did. This is amazing what you get in here.
And
Okay.
if you buy a pack, you get
Twice as much.
Yeah, twice of all that. Yeah, which
And
is
believe
amazing.
me, you are going to have enough left over to make more than one of these crates. Okay, and then this one, I just cut a piece of, I think this one was a piece of manila cardstock. And there's that striped ribbon. And again, I just wanted it to look like a button. And I used my orange Nuvo drops and I got a little carried away. But once it flattened out, it looked like a
Oh.
button. So then I think you get one of these in your kit.
Yep.
And so it's just fun to add a little something extra. There's that cello tape. And the back is just stuff that I cut out. And I believe that I used the Tim Holtz tiny,
Yeah,
I
it looks
did
like
tiny
it.
attacher, and I'll show you
Teresa
that.
would be proud.
Yes, love that thing. That was one of my first purchases when I started working here
Was it
15
really?
years ago.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
love it. Again, you do not have to put a picture on every tag. Sometimes it's just fun to have one stuck in there. Okay, this one is one of the library cards, and I just covered it with black paper on both sides. And then this, I could have matted this photo, but I didn't have to. Here again, I used that border, and then I added some little Nuvo drops. This is a picture of them camping out in Halloween. And here, this is one of the tags that I covered.
Those are great.
I didn't use the back that much.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Yeah, and you can, as you add more photos, you can.
Diane made a suggestion of putting the name and date on the back.
That would be really smart, wouldn't it?
Well, you know.
I think I'm always going to remember who they are.
Oh gosh, I've been there.
Actually, I do have a little Halloween album that I have most of these same photos in, and they're dated.
Yeah.
And named. But yeah, you think you're always going to remember which baby that was,
Yeah.
but you don't.
No.
So this one, it wouldn't matter who it was because I can't see who it was. But there again, another tag, add another piece of cello tape. I love that cello tape, as you can
It's just
see.
the perfect little added touch.
Now, this is my daughter. This was back in probably 1987, something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yep, she was dressed as a princess or a gypsy, I guess.
Okay.
She was a gypsy. So, and then this is my oldest son and his family, and this is where
This is great.
incorporated. They like to do a family theme, kind of. And so what
do we still do that, a family theme?
I think sometimes they're lucky to just get through Halloween night. They've got 4 kids, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yes.
I think they'd like to, but I'm not sure they get it done every year. But this is just a 3x4 card that I've inked, and I'm going to show you how I did that. And then I just cut. Now you will get in your kit, I think you get a full sheet. And if you want to, I think in your kit, I thought I cut it into, you just cut it to size. And if you only want to cut a part of it, you could stretch it out and use it in 2 different ways. But I just think this adds that spooky texture to it.
That's
like that. And then this is the last one. There again, this is the cut apart. This is the little Lachlan.
Oh.
And this,
Oh.
this I believe is the older brother. He always covers his head more than others. So, but see, that's the fun about, oh, I'm going to add this here. I'm going to add this. So that's my fun part. I like doing the basics, getting it all ready. And then it's like, you just keep cutting and cutting and you cut parts of things and
You just
add them.
decorate.
Yeah. And you know what? You might look at this and go, gosh, it's too big, but take your scissors and just cut it smaller. This tag might be, or the banner might be too big. Cut it in half. Don't be afraid to alter things that you need.
And you can use some of these as little just inserts in between your pockets too.
Oh, yes. So actually, this kit is not as full as you could make it. So get out your cardstock, make a few more books, little booklets. Be creative. So that's why all of this stuff that's in here is just do what you want to do with it. This was just ideas.
I love that, Maggie, that you did that, and it's open-ended.
There we go. What I am going to show you, though, is a fun way to add more things. And so I just took one of these tags, and, you know, when I was getting this ready, I scored it and then folded it. It doesn't matter what size. You decide how big you want it. I think I might have made, yeah, that's about the same. I don't have a measurement. Just fold it where you want it so that you get a pocket. And there's 3 ways that I would say to close this up, which we will do in a little bit. One is just with some fine point liquid glue. Is there some glue in there? It's the store's glue, Nuvo. There we go. I forgot to bring my little glue press.
Your glue press.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because that gives you a real fine point. But you can glue it. You can use the tape. I brought over is there a 1/8 of an inch? No, here it is.
Okay.
You can use an 1/8 of an inch or a 1/4 of an inch. An 1/8 of an inch works really well, the score tape, because it gives you room then to tuck things in the pocket. So an 1/8 of an inch is nice to have. Katie, the other night, I did not have an 1/8 of an inch and I was trying to make a pocket. So I took my 1/4 of an inch and went down and sliced it. Yeah, it worked, but it's not the best. But
it's not the easiest.
No, it's not.
Cut score tape.
So I want to share with you. Oh, and the other way is to use the Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher.
Oh,
and that gives you a fun.
Oh, I like that look. I do.
Yeah, I do too. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to. I figured out that I used carved pumpkin, but once I got it done, I wasn't quite sure that that was the tone I wanted. It blends, it's okay.
A little brighter though.
Yes. So today I'm going to show you, if I were remaking this, I would probably use the wild honey.
Oh.
So what I did is I'm just going to show you the thing with this paper. It's kind of porous. Some papers and cardstocks are better for this kind of thing to do. But this worked. So basically what you want to do is you want to ink this as thickly as you can. Now, if you want to, you could take another shade of orange, or you could take black and put it in there. But to make this really work, you really want to add.
Are you going to need a paper towel?
No.
Okay.
We're good.
Maggie, I just had a flashback to the time where you had that terrible cold and you were inking and using Kleenex.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You poor thing.
Oh, those terrible colds.
Oh.
Okay. So again,
I'm sorry.
I'm going to go over and over and over it because this technique actually works better when you really, really get it thick. But see,
that's impressive.
See the coloring, the coloring tone is much better than when I used.
Do you want to hold that up a little? I can see it, but do you want to hold it? Oh,
so the tone is just a little bit better. Now, if I wanted to, I could maybe add some brown with it.
Yep.
But wild honey was the closest I thought I could come. Now, I thought about rusty hinge too. You could have used. Okay, so we're going to, just so that it looks finished, we're going to go ahead and do the back. again, you cannot get this on thick enough. So
The
just
thicker the better.
the thicker the better.
All right.
And the reason I'm covering the back is just so that it doesn't look like, oh, you forgot to do the back and it
Oh,
was,
okay. Yeah.
didn't look good.
And
So
it doesn't take too long.
no, it doesn't. And this is quite juicy. So
Yeah.
if you could have seen my one at home, it wasn't good. Okay, so just to give you an idea, I'm going to show you what you can, let's make sure that that's pretty thick.
Okay.
Okay, so just to give you an idea of playing around, let's just take a little bit of black soot. And on the back, I'll show you just how you can maybe go around the edges, of course. And I'm not concerned about whether it's perfect because I want it to look kind of Halloween-y. So
And that's what's
we're
kind of
just
fun. You don't
going
have to worry
to,
about it.
we're going to go in here
Oh.
like this.
Oh, I
See?
like that.
I do too. I like that. And so we're going to do it on the front because we liked it on the back. And I'm going to go right here because I think that kind of gives it that spooky look.
You could splatter on it too, couldn't you?
Well, yes,
That
you
was
could
best,
spray, but
Spray.
yes, you could
Mhm.
use those sprays. But I just wanted to
Mhm.
share with you that what I like to do to give it some texture, you could just use it just like this.
Uh-oh. Can you get that?
You could use it just as is. And now what I did is I added just a piece of the webbing paper on
Oh,
the
okay.
front.
Yeah.
Or you could use those cut aparts, whatever way
Mhm.
what you wanted. But what I like to do then is I like to take Tim's splatter, his distress sprayer.
And are you going to commit? just
We're
a-
not going to commit
Okay.
because we want them to be kind of more droplets than a mist.
Okay.
And so, can you see how much I put on there?
Yeah.
Kind of like that. So you don't commit.
Okay.
And just let it sit and watch it do its magic.
Ooh, this is kind of cool.
And to tell you the truth, I didn't bring a heat tool out,
That
but
helped. Oops.
that's okay. We'll just watch it kind of
Okay.
do its thing. I will take just, yeah. But I like to let it sit. So you can do quite a few of these because you can fill up you have way more room than what I've put in there.
Mhm.
So you
did
can
have
make
a lot
these.
of room in those.
Yeah.
Amazingly, you do.
So again, the two that I love to use for this project would be wild honey and black soot.
I like that. And maybe rusty hinge could be added
Rusty
too.
hinge, and just that carved pumpkin was a little bright.
Yeah, I understand with if you do you want to put a card, I see this one
Yeah.
right there, right beside it, and then you can see that it was. a
And
lot
this
brighter.
orange is perfect.
Yeah.
It's just the thing is it didn't seem to. I'm just going to do this, and I
I
think
love how
that
you
will
just go
help.
for it.
That will help to tone it down. So anytime you use an ink that you think, oh, it was a little bright, don't be afraid to tone it down with some
Perfect.
black or see how I toned it
Yeah.
down, and that really helped. I needed to do that.
That's impressive.
Didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so see how this
it is.
is moving the ink, and if you I usually let it sit about this long, and then I would go ahead and dry it with the heat tool.
Okay.
You don't want to dry it right away because you want that ink to kind of move, give it a chance to
That's
move.
a good little tip. Because
Yeah, look at
sometimes I
that.
spray it and then I dry it right away.
Yeah, and if not, if you don't have a dryer like I don't
Mhm.
today, just take a paper towel now and blot it up like that. And
I
once
like
it
that. Look
dries,
at
isn't that
that.
just cool?
It is.
And if you wanted to, you could do, did get a couple drops
Oh
on there.
yeah.
But I would go to my cut aparts and I would cut something fun out of there. Now again, 3 ways. You can use glue, fine pointed glue to glue those. You can use that 1/8 of an inch tape, or you could use Tim Holtz tiny attacher, which is all of our favorites. So,
Yes.
and it's not like this is going to be traveling anywhere, so you don't need a ton of staples.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So, but you're doing it more for the decorative look
Right.
than you are for like that. And if you want to, and you want to make it even more fun, you could do this. That gives it a little more
put little X's
creepy
on
look.
them.
Yeah. So now you've got another pocket.
I love it.
Yeah.
And that was so easy.
Yes.
I
And
do
so I
think that-
just I love this look.
Yeah.
And as this dries, because this is still wet, it just gets
Better.
See, isn't that better than just plain cardstock?
It is.
Gosh, I love that.
And it's very simple too.
Yeah. So anyway, I hope that you've been inspired to
Oh, I have.
make a crate for Halloween.
I have.
And wouldn't that be fun to have all Jack and Sam's Halloween?
Yes, it would be. Yes, definitely. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one.
Yeah, I think what
I
I'll
kept
do.
holding it off, and now.
Well, and it's again, everything in there is the beginnings, but knowing you, Katie, you will even make it better than
Oh
what it is.
no,
So.
that's excellent. I love that.
Okay, so we're going to move on to this.
Okay. Oh,
Now-
you got it.
One thing that I love black
Easels.
easels.
Mhm.
They look good all year round, but they just really help Halloween.
They do. I
So
agree with you. with
we
the black
do
easels.
sell these easels.
Mhm.
These are $6.99, and what I like about them is they can hold something a little wider.
Mhm, mhm.
Some easels are made to hold just a piece of paper, but this, you depending on how you open it up, will you can hold it, or it can hold something thick. So
Yes.
what we're going to do is
that's good.
on next Monday,
Mhm.
we are going to have a craft along, and you can get the kit
Oh,
for this, and I'm going to show you what's in the kit. In the kit, you will get your wooden block. Again, don't be afraid of what's printed on there because it's gray and it's polka dot and it's got yellow on it. So it's just a wooden block. You get a piece of brick patterned paper. You get your jack-o'-lantern die cut. It's already cut for you, and
oh, nice.
it's cut out of watercolor paper.
Oh,
And we're going to be doing a smooshing technique
Okay.
to paint it. And you're going to get a piece of black cardstock that will go behind it. You're going to get this green boo with the shadow background, the black one. Now, there is one thing that if you get this kit, you will have some homework. You'll have to get out your sewing machine, and you will need to just have fun going around and around and around these letters.
oh, okay.
And
I wondered about that.
I never picked up my sewing machine. I didn't stop and cut it.
Mhm.
I just kept going, so you can kind of see how I went from here, but I wanted to define that B
Okay.
from the O. But I just went around and around and around, and I left strings. I could have even gone around a few more times. If you want to do it zigzag, you can. That is your homework. If you don't want or can't sew because you don't have a sewing machine or you just don't want to,
Mhm.
you can use a black pen and put some of your own stitches on
Oh, that
like
looks
that.
nice too. That's fun.
So that's entirely up to you. If you want to pre-do that, you can pre-sew it or you can pre-do this.
I
So
love that.
I made, this is a purple one because I was
Yeah.
trying
Oh, I
out
like the
different
purple
colors.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the green one.
Mhm. That's a die, isn't it?
This is a die. This is the Boo Eek die.
Oh, yep. I remember that.
And I think I have it here.
Nancy, the tags are a size 8. They're the number 8 tags, and you get 50 of them for $13.99. The Dina Wakley number 8 tags, and I just think it's a staple anymore to have tags.
Oh my
right
gosh.
Mhm.
I'm always making bookmarks for people.
There. Yeah,
So I quick grab one and make a bookmark.
right. I love them.
This is the Boo Eek. I don't know whether we have some of these in the store. We'll have to
Okay.
check. But it
I'm gonna
comes
ring the
with
bell.
the background. But what I did is instead of the background, I just cut another Boo and offset it so it had a shadow. But this is the one that I used for that. Okay, so you will get some corrugated cardboard, and you do not see it. You don't see it too much under there, but the pumpkin needed to be grounded. So you do get a piece of corrugated cardboard. you will get some peat moss, and you will get a little sack of our favorite product, this little peat moss. You will get some twine, which is what we tied here. Oops,
Thank you.
we tied there. You will get a black cardstock bat, which is up here. You will get a genuine Iowa twig. And when I cut these, I tried to find some that had a little bit
genuine Iowa twig. I love that.
We had to go out. Okay, so there's a story.
I know there's always a story.
So I told my granddaughter, she came over one afternoon and she wanted me to help her with something. And I said, I'll help you, but I said, you have to go for a walk with me because I need some twigs. So we went out into the woods on a walking path. And of course, she's 14. I'm not going to walk in that stuff. So I said, well, you just stand on the sidewalk, hold the bag, and I'll pick up the twigs.
Oh, funny.
So
Maggie.
yes, genuine Iowa twigs. And I tried to find them. I like the spooky ones with some lichen. Can you see that lichen on there?
Yes, I love how meticulous you are picking up your twigs.
And so then I cut them all. Most of yours should be between 5 and 6 inches long. Oh my gosh,
Maggie.
And then you will get this little piece of verbiage. And then you'll get your instructions. So come and join me and create this next Monday at 9:30, right?
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
It's so exciting.
Some of the supplies you'll need is a craft mat of some kind.
Okay.
Your distress collage medium can be this, or it can be matte medium, one or the other. You got to hold this right. Collage brush. If you don't have a collage brush, a big, wider paintbrush will work. Heat tool, sanding tool, this, either the file one or this one. A small paintbrush, and I'm trying to think why we needed the small paintbrush.
Was it for the paint the pumpkin at all?
No, because we smooshed him.
Okay.
I don't know. Just have one handy. You never know.
Case, yes.
I used black acrylic paint and I splattered it with some cream. Now, if you have white, that would work too. I just thought cream was a little less in your face for Halloween. Your distress inks would be black soot and pumice stone. I used for the pumpkin, instead of the regular distress ink, I used oxide ink.
Oh, you did? Okay,
and
good to
this
know.
is that wild honey, so he's not as orange. Again, I love wild honey. It's one of my favorites.
Yes.
Blending tool, a water mister, that we're going to use that same technique on that pumpkin as I just showed you. But because it's oxide, you're going to get a much more oxidized look. Can you see how it's real chalky?
Now that you do that,
Yeah.
But he's wondering if you would do some bookmark craft-alongs.
Oh, I'd love to. I'd love to. We have
love that too.
We have a little free library down in Arizona. And last year I made up a bunch of bookmarks and we put them in the free library.
Oh,
so I'm planning on making some more. So maybe using that technique, we will.
Yes.
We'll have to see.
We love that. Thank you, Angie, for that
We'll have to see what stamps we have to go along with reading books. I'll check.
And what pumpkin die is that on your project? Is it
available? That is an old.
And while she's looking for that one, this one we do have in stock. The Boutique one is in stock.
This is great. It covers a lot of real estate. So if you want to make a quick card.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yes,
I like that
it's great. I do not have the, but it's a Biggs. I wonder if we have it here at the store.
Okay, I'll go look.
Hey,
Janine, can you look?
It's 2 pumpkins. It's a Biggs die, so it has a little one and a big one.
Okay, thank you,
Janine. But anything close to that, you know.
Anything.
I think he's got a new one. But anyway, also fine point liquid glue, your water mister. I think I said a splatter brush because I did splatter it when I was done.
I'm so excited.
A sewing machine with black thread. Now that is your homework. We will not be doing that during the class.
I'm glad that you mentioned that because I was thinking, how are people going to be doing that?
Yes, but if you do not want to sew or you don't have a sewing machine, feel free to just draw your stitches on. Or like Kelly's very good at doodling.
Yeah, just
you can doodle.
On it.
Yeah, absolutely. Just gives it a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then foam pop dots. And that's all all listed on your kit.
Okay.
And so this
And
is
how much
the
is
kit.
the kit again?
The kit is $22.99.
Oh, very affordable.
And there's that genuine Iowa twig.
And you know, some people have said they are going to purchase it just to get the genuine Iowa twig. A hand-picked genuine Iowa twig.
Hand-picked. And
Yes.
I tried to make sure that almost every twig I tried had a little
Oh
bit
my gosh,
of a
Maggie,
thing. It
you
wasn't
are
just
so
a straight
good.
twig. It had to have a little character to it. So
I don't know if any other place offers such a deeply thought out twig
there we go.
kit.
It just
love it.
is fun. But I want to show you real quick what that little.
Okay, all right.
But here's the deal.
Thank you, Jenny.
We may not have that die anymore. It's old.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that's what makes this so cool because not everybody will have that. But this is the actual.
Oh my gosh.
This is what it looked like.
Oh yeah, you are so.
Before we.
You know, that's not too bad on the front. It's kind of fun.
Off we go.
Yep, and off we go with that.
That's what you say to your kids when you want to. You've visited with them long enough. Off we go.
Oh. I think Teresa has told me, "Off you go, Katie." When I had to go.
You know who said "off we go" is if you ever watched Frasier.
Yes.
Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
Whenever he'd be talking to someone and he wanted to be done,
yeah.
he'd say, "Off we go."
Oh, I love that.
I love Frasier. Okay, so hopefully you can join us next Monday, and I would love to have you.
Well, I work on Monday, so I know I'll be watching.
Yay! Okay,
yeah,
there we go.
I love this, Maggie. You're just like a breath of fresh air. You are, my goodness.
Okay,
I love everything.
I had so much fun with this. This
is amazing. All I can do is sit and look at it.
Well, I walked into the store. And here again, once you get the bones done and the basic done, and then you say, "Oh, I can add this and add this and add this."
Yeah.
That's the fun part. But
this
basically, I took an old book and I wanted to make sure it was black. And, it could be orange, it could be green, purple. But I walked into the store and saw the Graphic 45 for the first time. I hadn't seen it. So I looked at it and I thought, okay, I hope it has big 6x6s or 4x6s.
Mm-hmm.
And so
it does, doesn't it?
It does. Mm-hmm. And I can't tell you which one. Maybe we should show that paper.
Okay, let me go look for it. I'll be right back.
And it's got 4 of these. The other 2 were more oranges, and I just like the grays and the blacks of this. And so basically I just opened up the book, and this is no lie. When I opened it up, it opened to the beginning of chapter 13. Isn't that amazing? And so, you didn't hear that, Katie?
Uh-oh.
When I opened it up, I just flipped it open what I thought was the middle.
Yeah.
And it was the beginning of chapter 13.
Ooh.
Isn't that weird? And
that
I almost thought about showing that, but I couldn't.
You should change
use it.
Turn the page. You don't mean the number 13.
This is the paper that I used right here. It is Graphic 45 Ghostly Greetings, No Tricks is what it was called.
And the cemetery scene, that's
so
good
I chose
too.
the 2 gray on gray, but you certainly could use these 2. And then what I did is I took it's okay. There's another piece of paper that I used, but this one would have worked also.
Oh, for your background.
But I cut them and glued to the inside of the book, clear and like when you first open it, the very front and the very back. Because when you open a book like this, you're going to see a little bit of that, and I wanted that sticking out. And so it needed that.
Yeah.
In fact, part of the reason too I did it, Katie, was for some reason they chose this black book and it had pink. Oh. Bright pink.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I covered it. So then once I covered it, then I opened up the book
to chapter 13.
Oh
my gosh, that is kind of creepy.
Kind of right in the middle. And then I just laid it like this and just inked with black soot. Inked here, front, top, and bottom. And then I sometimes, even closing it, you could get it darker.
Okay.
And so then I glued.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How you glued this baby.
I laid it open, and then this part right here, bottoms of these,
Yeah.
I added just a glob of multi-matte
really?
medium
Just
and just laid it on there so
Okay.
that it would stay flat.
okay.
Then
So
I
you
took,
did not have to do every page or anything like
I
that.
did not do
Okay,
the
yeah.
insides, but once that was done, and I
Mhm.
knew that it wasn't going to completely lay flat, and that's okay because that's why I wanted that paper in
Yeah,
there.
I noticed that. Yeah.
So you can see it.
Mhm.
And so glued it down, and the rest of the books still are just free.
Okay.
Okay. Then inked around and got those really dark.
Okay.
Then once I had it laying like that, I took my collage brush and some matte medium and just globbed a bunch of it
Okay.
right on there and right on there and let it dry.
Good to know. Yeah.
But before you do, pull some of these things up like this because I forgot and I had to
Oh.
kind of pull it up later. And it's still workable, but
Yeah. It
you
looks still. You would
pull
not
some
know.
up so
Yeah.
that it's not totally glued down.
Okay.
And then the more rickety you can make it, the better. And then, so then once that's dry and it's open, I cut those 2 squares, and they're 6 by 6s, I believe. Katie, do you have that paper again?
Oh yeah, I thought I gave it to you. I'm sorry.
No, you did.
Oh, okay.
I gave it back to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so with this book, now all books are different, but with this book, I wanted to use that gray rickety edge, and that's
Mhm.
what I did when I first cut it. Well, it wouldn't work on this book. It wasn't wide enough.
Oh, okay.
So I actually cut it down. I had to, let's see.
Well, you have a green border, so it looks like you cut off the
Yes,
rickety
so I
edge.
cut the rickety edge
Yeah.
off
Mhm.
both of them. And so that's how it fit. Well, then I wanted to add some colors, so I cut some of the green. And
Oh, okay.
this does come with a green solid that
Mhm.
matches. So I cut the green a little bigger, glued that on there, and then glued them both down like that.
Did you use your matte medium to glue them down?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And did you put matte medium under them or over them?
there's no matte medium over them. No.
Okay. All right.
The thing is when you get to this point, depending on if you've got your matte medium and you've got your brush, use it.
Okay.
If it's some little thing, use your fine point glue.
Oh, gotcha.
Either
Okay.
way. And there are times when I don't have my matte medium out, so I just use my fine point glue and glue it
Okay.
down.
You're like me. Whatever's closest.
Yes.
I hate
And
to have to get up and find something.
yes, exactly. So this page was my favorite page.
Yes, I love it.
Then what I did was, here again, Janine, could I have you see if you could find that Tim Holtz Sizzix die? It's a bunch of fall leaves. It's, I think the old version, they were all in a pile, but then he came out with new packaging. It's just a bunch of leaves. It might even have a twig on it. Yeah, I could tell you the number if you need it. But anyway, so I just die cut.
Excuse
And
me.
I believe I used watercolor paper. I did. I used watercolor paper and die cut just some leaves. And then I wrinkled them up and crunched them up. And then I inked them with greens. I think I used some peeled paint. I used some oranges, some brown, whatever you have. And then I edged it, all of them with black. And I wanted them almost to be black.
Oh,
So I went over them with black soot, but I still wanted a tiny bit of it not to be black, I guess. So it just depends. If you want it totally black, you can. This is some ribbon that we have here at the store. It's a little more firmly woven than Tim Holtz's mummy cloth. You certainly could use his mummy cloth also, but we have this at the store here. It's kind of a grayish beige.
gray beige.
Yeah.
Okay, I better go find it.
Yeah, we have quite a few rolls of it. So
Okay.
I should have brought that over.
That's okay.
So I just took and put some ink. I took whatever browns and oranges and greens I had, and you turn your ink upside down and you just smoosh it onto your your craft mat, and then you mist it with some water, and then you just drag your ribbon through it. until you get the color you want. So I used probably wild honey and some black soot, and this is it right here. This is called antique ivory. It's 50 cents a foot, but it's more firmly wound or threaded than Tim Holtz mummy cloth. So it just depends on the look you want. You could use Tim Holtz mummy cloth, or you could use something like this. This is great stuff. Love it.
Yeah.
Could you find it?
Oh. All right, thanks.
Oh,
Okay, these are Christmas leaves, but not
I
fall.
don't know the number.
But that's okay.
I know that it's what? Well, originally when I bought it, it had a bunch of pile of leaves in the middle, and then he decided that wasn't the best marketing, so he spread them out, and you see each leaf. But it doesn't matter, any kind of leaf dye. That if we have any leaf dyes, yeah, it doesn't have to be Tim's.
Yeah, it could be any leaf dye.
So then once this gets dry, it gets very variegated. And, you know, I got to looking at this, and this we could pull and kind of make it a little more raggy if you wanted it. So you could just kind of pull on those threads and give it a little more raggy look. And then I just tied it in a bow. Now here again, I used some genuine Iowa twigs.
I'm sorry.
And I found,
Really?
I found
Where
some
is it?
there, right? There's two of them. I tied them together so that they kind of just sat on top of the book. And then I was thinking I was all done, and I thought, no, I need to splatter it. So I splattered it. And then I thought, no, it still needs something.
Oh, perfect.
And
Thank
I
you.
walked in
Perfect.
and saw that we had
Thank you.
these skeletons, and they are Tim Holtz. Do we have some of those, Katie? And you know what I thought?
The skeletons?
Yeah. I thought they were in the basket,
The
Katie.
skeletons. Oh, gosh. I'm like,
You could certainly add these bones.
I don't see them in your basket.
I thought I pulled them.
Will you go get some skeleton heads for me?
So, thank you, Janine.
Thanks.
I just took glue and just added them because I felt like it needed that.
And that is like,
I love it.
I mean, when I look at it, it was like, oh, I love it. And then that, I was like, oh my gosh,
Those skeletons.
that
And
just did me in.
I think you
love
get about
those.
8 of them in a package.
Yeah, I have a pack of skulls.
And
I
they
just love them.
I do too.
Sandy
and
says, I love the heads.
I know. And I could have brushed a little black paint on them and rubbed it
the
off a
heads,
little bit. You could do that.
The heads, the skulls. She keeps bringing me the bones. That's okay, Janine.
Another thing I thought I could have added was maybe a charm hanging down like a spider. And on here, if you'll notice, just to add a little texture, I added a little bit of Nouveau drops.
Oh,
And
wow.
do I have one pulled in there?
Yeah, you have a couple.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's some leaf dyes.
Okay.
Leaf
This one
dyes.
is called Ripened Pumpkin. Well, what
Whoa.
could be more appropriate than that? And then here's
Janine's
some.
exhausted from going back and forth.
Thank you so much, Janine. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. You
I
get
love
10
the heads.
skeletons. And they are $8.99. They're called skulls.
Karen said you could actually go out and maybe get some acorns and use Iowa acorns on that.
I
real Iowa
certainly
acorns.
could,
Mhm.
but I do have to tell you, I have a little bit of a horror story about
Okay.
acorns.
Oh yeah, let's not share that right now.
Sometimes when you bring acorns into the house, they
Ugh.
do have worms in, and they will burrow out. So I'm very careful about bringing acorns. Maybe some fake acorns.
I think I had just gotten over that story, and now
Yeah.
every fall you bring it up.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So what size do you think the book is? I mean, it's a
This is a common size.
Common size, yeah.
There's such a
There's-
variety,
yeah,
but
any
they
book would
all
work.
any book. Yes. So this is about 6 inches wide by 8. Sometimes they'll be as big as 9 or 10 and
Mhm.
maybe 7 inches wide. Almost, if I was doing this over again, I wouldn't have minded a little bit bigger, so I could have left
Oh, the gray
the edges on there.
You have so many details on there, Maggie, that you don't even see until you show them or point them out. Like the Nouveau drops, I didn't see that. The
A little
cello
texture.
tape.
Yep, I
The
added cello
stick, I
tape.
didn't see the stick until you pointed it out.
2
So-
sticks.
2 sticks. Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
so it's there, and I see it, but I don't see it.
That's the
I just
thing
love it.
about fun art is it draws you in and you just keep looking at it. And then I just did this. I just went
Okay.
around and thought, oh, it looks too perfect. Let's just pull. And sometimes they're glued down and that's okay. You just rip them and then go in and ink it so it doesn't look like brand new. Can you see how I did that?
Yes.
So don't be afraid to rough it up a little bit. And then I got done and realized that oh, can you see that pink in there? See how it was pink?
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was really pink.
It was very bright pink. So you know what? I could have covered the fronts, but I didn't. But the title of the book was still showing.
Mm-hmm.
So I took some extra paper that I had used. That was the paper I used under here.
Gotcha.
And that's all part of that line. And then just did that just to get rid of that title. So Katie, Janine found us some leaf patterns. Now this, even though it is called garden greens, you could easily make those look very haunted. Those would be fun hanging on there. This is from IO, and those are a nice size. You get maple, oak, and ash leaves, maybe. This is another one by Cartabella. Those are pretty small. I'm not sure. You could certainly add them as filler, but I think you'd want some bigger than that. Oh my gosh.
Those are good.
Why didn't I think of this?
Those are really
These
good.
are the leaf fragments. Those would be perfect. But again, you can decide how fallish and how black you want to add. Oh my.
I know those would be good.
I love these.
Yeah.
These are called leaf fragments, $24.99, but you get 5 dies and they are, I'm just going to show you the size because this would work. Totally forgot about these. I have these. If you could only get to some of my stuff.
Well, you know, that's the thing. That is the thing.
It's not good. So most of them are about this size.
Oh, those are perfect size for that.
So I would say that's good 3 inches.
Yeah.
2.5, 3 inches. Perfect.
And
they would be.
They already have little holes in them and all that.
Oh, you know what? I think they would even be better than the ones I used. So thank you, Janine.
Can you go over how you glued the pages down again?
Yes.
Kind of the steps of how you did that.
Okay.
Here, I'll take that.
So I have decided that I'm going to make a Christmas one.
Oh, you are?
I am.
Are you going to make a Christmas tag book? Tag box?
I don't know.
Okay.
I never thought about that, but I just think this would be fun to give to your families.
Yes.
Because you know what? Kids these days, they're so busy. They don't have time to do scrapbook at this stage of their life.
Oh, gosh. I agree with you 100%
and they don't
with
have
that.
time, but they, you know,
They
I
love
think
this
they
stuff.
appreciate the stuff.
I think they do too.
Okay, so basically what I did is I opened up the book about halfway through,
Okay.
inked as dark as I could
Okay.
the edges. Sometimes I even closed the book back up so I could get it darker. And got those all and then reopened it.
Okay.
And then I started out by taking your matte medium and brushing probably, maybe 2 inches wide
Okay.
on this book, the book cover
Okay.
on both sides, and then laid it and then just pressed on it until I was sure that it was stuck. And if you want to stop at this point and put a jar on there.
Yeah. Okay. So
Something.
you're saying that you did 2 inches on the book cover of
Yeah.
matte medium and then opened them to stick it
Yes,
down.
a couple
gotcha.
inches
Yeah.
because you don't need to. You can't glue down the whole thing because of the way the book is.
Right.
So don't worry about it. Just so that it's not going anywhere.
Gotcha. I understand.
Then
that
once
now, yeah.
that's glued down, then once you have it open, then you take your brush and you take your matte medium and you just go over the edges so it becomes a solid. You could not lift up any of these
No,
pages.
you can't. It's like a solid.
It's like a solid piece. But you want to open it and let it lay naturally.
Yes.
Because if you don't lay it open, you're going to end up gluing it straight up and down. And it's not going to lay right.
Oh, yeah.
So I just opened it up
Okay.
the way it was laying. Then I just glued that matte medium, and it's as solid
All
as
around the edge.
it's just
It is
solid.
solid,
It's not
yeah.
going anywhere. But I did not glue inside. I didn't have to. But then, like I said, just pull forward and ink as much as you can. Tear some, you know, times when I'm looking at it, I think, oh, this is too perfect. So I'll just rip at it a little bit.
And she does do that. Trust me, she'll be sitting there talking to you and she
Yeah, see,
does
like
that.
that'd be kind of cool right there. So I just did that, but always ink behind because otherwise it looks too new. So see how I just added that?
Yes.
And if you wanted to, you could tear it there just to give it even more of a look. So it was very easy. I did this in an afternoon. It was so easy, and that's
you make
why
it
I'm
seem
inspired.
easy and so fun.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
I found this paper.
And
It's
go ahead.
Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Believe. What do you think
Yes.
of a Christmas one with him on one side and maybe some kind of quote on the other? I thought he was pretty cool.
Some people have said a Christmas book craft along would be wonderful. So to do it together.
And my friend Chris here back in shipping,
Yes.
she brought me a red book, so I'm pretty excited.
I love that.
And that's it. Katie, Kelly, were you coming back and telling us to wrap it
Someone
up?
was asking what this was again, the name of it. The ribbon
Is you will have to call because we don't have this ribbon.
Maggie's ribbon.
There we go, and it's called
Maggie's
Antique Ivory.
Yeah, and it's 50 cents
a foot.
Then.
Mm-hmm.
And Nicole found that too, and she's been using.
Oh,
a lot
I love
of that.
this stuff, and I think we have a few rolls of it.
Good.
So it's good for any season.
People
Yes.
want a Christmas craft along, a book craft along with you.
Yay!
Oh,
Christmas
well,
book
we could
craft
do
along.
that. We could make that
Absolutely.
happen, couldn't we, Maggie?
We certainly could. I would have fun doing that. I really enjoyed this.
It's amazing.
Kelly, we found, where are those dies that the leaves. What did we do with
Here's
them?
some leaves and things.
Did someone take them?
Was it those?
No. It was
those?
No.
It was
it those?
the
No?
leaf fragments. That
Oh,
would have
the
been
chipboard.
perfect for this.
Oh.
Did someone take them?
Somebody must have come and got them.
Oh.
Oh my.
Where'd you get your head on?
Oh my gosh, this would have even been better than what I used. This is amazing. So, but it,
Leaf fragments.
Yes.
Someone's asking, is the silver part of the Halloween page or separate? The silver part. Janie, I'm not quite sure. This is white book that she has,
I've just
inked.
inked it.
and this is the background.
Oh, I
background
wonder if she's
paper.
talking about this.
Mhm.
That paper. Did you
That
grab that paper?
We did not. That goes with this line also.
Mhm.
And Kelly, there's another one too that's black background with some real big gaudy flowers.
Mhm. Yes, they are asking, and people
I
are
forgot.
saying yes, a Christmas craft along book craft along that would be good. So
Do
All
they
right.
like that Santa?
yeah,
I forgot.
I'm gonna flip it back to you, and I don't know why this has made you like little tiny on the screen,
Oh,
and I
funny.
don't know why she's so tiny,
Oh, I didn't
just
see
itty
that.
bitty. Am I
Oh,
Kelly?
Am I
We love that, don't
You
we?
are tiny. There you go.
Okay, so this one is called Nightscape Black Pattern and Solid. That's what I used for the background.
There's that one.
And then
Oh, do you
this
want me to flip it back to
this
the?
is not it, Kelly, but I
Okay.
think it would have worked too. See that?
Look at for that.
Yeah,
Okay, no,
but
I
this would have been, that would have
Oh.
been good.
Are you doing it this way?
And show them the back
Love
of that
that.
too.
I love that
Yes.
That's a good stripe.
You know what? I am usually not a graphic 45 person, but I
think
walked in and this was in the front door and
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it's
It's their
beautiful.
best, and you know what? Also, the ephemera, the chipboard, and the rub-ons are sold out. So whatever we have for Graphic 45 Ghostly Greetings is what we have, and we can't get more.
Oh, wow. Well, when I made this, I didn't have anything but those few sheets of paper. And so I'm kind of glad I didn't use the other
Oh,
stuff.
thank you.
But-
They're saying yes, a Christmas craft along, please, 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 and tags. Must have a Christmas book craft along. Love the Santa. Love the Santa. Could it be a kit so we could buy could we buy a book from him or a book from Memory Bound?
Good,
Or-
we need to find some books.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Yeah.
want it. They want it though.
They want it.
They want
Or
it.
we could make the
Yes.
kit and they
Buy the book.
find the book.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, the Goodwill is probably not your best place to look for books
Mhm.
because they get pretty expensive. What I have found is your library, they
Oh.
try to get rid of books, and so you can buy them for like $1.
Oh.
Also,
did not
your
realize
Dollar
that.
Tree for
Okay.
$1.25,
Oh,
you can
yeah.
get a brand new book, and you can hand pick the color you want.
What you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just happened
Excellent.
to get these given to me by a friend.
You have a
So
good friend that gives you books.
yes,
Yes.
Yes.
And I just want to show Maggie's table because it just makes me happy because it obviously
It's a Maggie
it's
table.
a Maggie
Oh,
table and we
man.
all know what it after we craft hard
this is
of
what
it
my
looks like.
my kitchen island looks like at the end
Is that
of
where
the
you
day.
craft? Is that on
Yeah.
your kitchen island?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
All
well,
right.
thank you
Well,
for joining me
Maggie,
today.
I wanted to say thank you for coming in today.
Oh,
and
I
doing
had so
this.
much fun.
yes, thank you so
Doing
much.
our Halloween. Maggie loves Halloween, and you can probably tell. Katie, you love Halloween.
I love Halloween.
Teresa loves it. I
Mhm.
love it. Jennifer loves
Yep.
it. But nobody does Halloween like Maggie.
I know.
think, right?
Nobody
Let's
does
check
do
this out.
Halloween.
I
Like
just got
Maggie.
excited walking in the store and seeing your Halloween table.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Oh,
Yes.
Chris says she gets her books at the Brass Armadillo. That's a local place, a little store.
we
Yeah.
have a couple of these. These
The
are
larger
great
easels.
ones. Great. Sorry. These are these
She
are
was
great
holding it up.
easels to put that book on. I know that we have
And it's
one or
already
two,
Black, right?
It's already
painted
black. and I love
They're so
black
tiny.
easels. So
I don't know. It must be Zoom.
there we go.
And I'm not going to touch anything. So,
But-
all right. Well, Maggie, thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Thanks
what a
for
treat
letting
to
me
have
come.
You. Well, I was so happy that I got to videotape you. It was such a treat. Let me see. Thank you. What a fun morning. And people just absolutely
Oh,
love
fun.
it,
Well, have
Maggie.
fun. I'll tell you what, half the fun
Yes.
of Halloween is crafting for Halloween.
It is. And your imagination and inspiration is huge for everyone.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, I have that tilted, but I'm going to lay it back down. And then tomorrow, Teresa's here with the 49 Market, a banner, and she's doing a tag house.
I saw
Yes,
it.
a Halloween house.
It's
So,
cool. You're going to want to see
Yeah,
that.
it's great. What a
Yes.
fun time for Halloween.
Thank you so much for joining me
thank
today.
you, everyone. And again, we'll see Maggie on next Monday then.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Maggie.
Bye-bye.